Hello, children. A very good morning to all of you. Welcome back to the physics class. From the past few classes, we have been dealing with the chapter Force and Pressure. We have completed the chapter, but today we shall be solving some sums related to pressure, force, and area. Let us look at the first sum, children. The elephant weighs 20,000 Newton, stands on 1 foot of area 100 meters square. How much pressure would it exert on the ground? Okay, so what do we have, children? We have the force and the area, and we are supposed to find out the pressure. What is the formula for this, children? We have pressure is equal to force per area. What is the force given? Force is equal to 20,000 Newton, and area is equal to 100 meter square. Now let us find out the pressure, children. Pressure is equal to 20,000 newtons by 100 meter square. Now children, we can cancel the zeros. So cancel the zeros over here and zeros over here. So what do we have? We have 200 Newton per meter square. What do we have, children? We have 200 Newton per meter square. Okay, now this is equal to the pressure. Shall we look at the next sum, children? The pressure of a gas contained in a cylinder with a movable piston is 300 Pascal. The area of the piston is 0.5 meter square. Calculate the force that is exerted on the piston. What is given, children? The pressure is given as 300 Pascal and the area is given as 0.5 meter square. We are supposed to find out the force. So pressure is equal to force per area. You want only area. So what you can do, you can multiply area on both the sides. Or if you know how to do this, area, since it's in the division form and in the denominator, when it goes to the other side, it becomes multiplication. So you can write pressure into area is equal to force, or force is equal to pressure into area. What is the pressure, children? It is 300 Pascal. Area is 0.5 meter square. Okay, 300 into 0.5 is 150 and Pascal into meter square. Children, you have already learnt that 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton per meter square. I have already told you in the previous classes. So it is 150 into 1, you don't have to write 1, Newton per meter square, and write that meter square as it is. Meter square get cancelled. So our force is equal to 150 newtons. Is that clear? Now let us look at the next sum. Pressure of 100 Newton per meter square is experienced when a force of 2 kilonewton is applied. Calculate the area in which the force is applied to obtain the pressure stated. The pressure is given here as 100 Newton per meter square and area is 2 kilonewton. Children, we know 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 1 kilonewton is equal to 1000 Newton. If 1 kilo is equal to 1000 Newton, 2 kilonewtons can be equal to 2000 newtons. Okay, so now we have to find out the force. Pressure is equal to force per area. What do we want? We want the, okay, this is force, children. We want the area. Because we want the area, we shall take it this side. So area is equal to, pressure shall come this side, force by pressure. That is equal to, what is the force, children? 2000 Newton by pressure is 100 Newton per meter square. Now two zeros and two zeros gets cancelled, so the value is 20, and write down Newton per meter square. Children, when we have Newton per meter square in the division, what can we do? We can write it like this. See, Newton into meter square by Newton. Why did I write it like this? When you have a fraction in the denominator, you can convert it into multiplication. But when you write it in the form of multiplication, you have to write the reciprocal of that fraction. Okay, so 20 Newton into meter square by Newton. Now you can cancel this Newton and this Newton. So the area is 20 meter square. Is that clear, children? We have pressure and we have force. We have to find out the area. We have pressure and we have force, and we need to find the area. So we have found it using the formula pressure is equal to force per area, and we have converted it. Okay, so area, when it goes that side, it becomes into multiplication. Let us do it a little more elaborately. P into A is equal to F. Now I want only A, so I'm bringing it here. So P is equal to A is equal to F by P. Is that clear, children? So with that, we come to the end of this chapter. I shall tell you about the activity and the assignment also to be conducted. I shall give a note. Please read the note, children. The notes also will be given. Please go through the notes and copy the notes in your classwork. Copy the sums also in your classwork, children. Okay. Thank you, children. Bye. Have a nice day.